Hello guys, what we're gonna do today, we got Honda Sportrax 300EX quad, and what I'm gonna do today, I want to show you how to change the bearing carrier on the rear axle, which is the common problem with those quads. You know, those bearings inside, they wear very quick, and then we need to change it. In this case, we need to change the whole carrier because it's extremely damaged, and I think all the ball bearings just come out. It's got a big loose there. The brake disc already grinding to the metal over there, and the brake pads is gone as well. First of all, what I'm gonna do, because this nut is hard to take it off, we need to heat it up, this thing. I already did it before, but I'm gonna do this process again and show you how to do it step by step. First, we're gonna leave the rear axle, and then we're gonna spin the wheel and heat it up this. Then we're gonna put it down and take the big more grip and just snap it, untie this. What tools we're gonna need it? We're gonna need a big more grip. If somebody got the torque wrench is recommended after all to tight all the nuts and bolts. The ratchet 3.8, 12 mil socket, extension 17 mil socket and 14 mil socket, and the big socket which is 27. Also, we're gonna need some pliers for the springs ring, some pick, and 6 mil Allen key. We're gonna need a heat gun and some lubrication like WD-40. Also, we're gonna need some stand and jack. First, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lift up the quad by this frame on the end over here. Let's have a look. Lift it just a little bit to you can spin the wheel. Okay, it's up, we can spin it. Okay, let's heat it up and at the same time spin it a bit. Like I'm saying, I already did this, but I'm just gonna show you how to do it. Probably you need to do like 35 minutes or something to heat it up, this thing. Once you heat it up, we're gonna put the quad down, and then we're gonna take the big more grip and untie this. But now just have a look how big wear is on this. Look, there's nothing there. See, like bearing completely gone. Now we're gonna put the quad down. Okay. Now it's good to put some mat like the workstation, because we need a little bit of the, if we want to kneel it or something on this. And now we're gonna take the more grip and try to take this off. Before we do it, we put a little bit WD-40 while it's hot, put over there, and just wait. You can put WD-40 on the nuts as well over here, on all the bolts over here, for the discs as well. Okay, and now we need to block the wheel. We're gonna put this something like this over here. Have a look, some metal pipe, and then we're gonna lock inside there. See, it's like locked. And now we're gonna take the more grip, big more grip like that. Hold the bike and take this down like that. Okay, see? This way. If it's old and rusty, it's very hard to take it off. That's why you need to heat it up before. Okay, anyway, this is the left hand side thread. We have to do something like that, and then we have to take this off. But now, because it's everything off, this is loose, and then we take this pipe off, unlock it, okay, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna lift up the bike again. Okay, lift it up again, as high as possible. Make sure it's right in the middle, and then it's gonna be, bike is gonna be even. And lift it up as high you can, you know, as high the jerk will let you lift it. Take some stand and put over there like that. Okay, and drop the bike down, but don't release the jack completely. Just leave it for with the stand and with the jack there. Now we can take the wheels off, both sides. I'm gonna use the air gun, but you guys, if you have no air gun, you have to untie these bolts before you lift it up. I'm gonna use the air gun. It's gonna be quicker. Okay. Now, because I did this before, this thing is locked, is bent on this side. You have to straighten it up and then pull this out like that. Okay, you can reuse this if it's not broken, or if it's broken you have to put a new one. And again I'm gonna use the air gun. But if you want to do it by hand, you need 27mm spanner, and you have to lock it this shaft like before. Okay, and all this thing we do both sides exactly like that. Okay, if you haven't, other side we do the same like this. If it's no damage you can leave it, reuse it. If you haven't got air gun, you lock this thing again like that, and then use the ratchet instead of the air gun, and just untie this like that. It's tight. And it's best to use air gun, but if you haven't got, this is the way. See that pipe? You need a long pipe and lock it there like this. You see? Now is important part. I don't know Many people, I don't know why they don't take the sprocket off when you do this job. I don't understand why. This is more easy to do when you take the sprocket off. You need 70mm socket, 6mm on the back. Just hold it on the back like that. Have a look, because you got the 6mm nuts over here. Just hold it, and then just take off these nuts one by one. Okay, like that. Easy. 4 of them. Of course, if you got the air gun, it's gonna be more quicker to do, you know. But I don't think everybody got the air gun and the compressor at home. That's why I show you how to do it manually. All these 4 bolts need to be taken off like that. Easy peasy. Okay, don't lose them. It's gonna be, because this is special bolts with the shape like this on the back. Try to don't lose them. Okay. One more. Okay. That's this last one. And now, easy, just take the sprocket like that off. Make this like this, take the chain on the side like that. Okay, and now we can easily remove the sprocket from there. I don't know why people don't do that stuff. I don't understand this. Now untie this bolt, this 6mm as well. Just make them loose, both of them. This is hold this bearing carrier in place and secure them. They squeeze the adjuster over there. Now we're gonna take the caliper off. Hold carrier caliper, the 2 bolts over there, like that. Still bolts. Okay, now we have to untie these bolts for the brake pads before we're gonna take off the whole caliper carrier, because it's not easy to untie these bolts after. Just do like that. Of course, before is some metal there which is bent toward the nut to hold them, to prevent to untie it, and then you have to take the screwdriver and just bend them down from there, you know. I don't want to do it this again because it's going to be damaged. And remember, just take them off down before you take this off, like this. Just untie them. You don't need to take them off completely now. Just untie them. Okay, we're going to take this off now. Whole caliper. It's 2 bolts, like 8mm. And you have to use the 12mm socket to take them off. And then you lift this up and put on the side like this. Okay, now we're gonna take this securing, take 2 pickups or some small screwdriver. Just take this off like that. see, and take this completely off from the shaft like this. Okay, now don't lose this, it's gonna be hard to find it. Now you can take this off completely, and now we have to untie these bolts and take the, how this called, break this off. So we use 14mm socket, and we have to lock the disc like that, and then take it off one by one like this, like that. Usually you use the air gun to do that, then you don't need to lock it, and you can do less damage. This is the manual way to do. Now we take this off, take the disc off. Okay, now we can take this off. If it doesn't go, you can heat it up as well a little bit, but usually it's going well. You see, everything is rusty. Look, everything is gone over here. Look, there's no bearing. See inside, there's nothing there. Bearing completely gone. What we do? We need a piece of hard wood and the hammer, or a rubber hammer if you got. And what we do? We hit on this side, and this shaft is gonna come off. It's coming off. Look how rusty this thing is. Oh shit. Okay. Now put the chain up there. Now this small nut, 12mm, you have to take it off as well. Small bolt, sorry, no nut. But small bolt, we need to take it off now. And then it's this carrier is completely gone, but if yours need just change the bearings, you need the spring plier like this, and what you need to do, just take it off from there, you know, because it's the groove over here which is holding this thing, you know, and take it off and then put back when you're gonna change the bearing. But in this case I'm gonna change whole bearing carrier. This thing, take it off, the, how this called, the caliper holder. It should come off easy, but in this case, because everything is damaged, you need to use some force, a bit of force, side by side. Okay, it's come off. We're gonna need this later. And now we can take this off completely. But of course we need to use a bit of the force. Heat it up, but by wood a little bit. Oh, you see how rusty this thing is. Okay, look what happened there. Look how badly damaged this thing is. There's no bearing on this side at all. This side is okay, but the other side, this bearing is completely gone. Like this. What we have to do now, we have to buy the new one. This thing is quite expensive. If you want to buy original, it's around $300 or something like that. But I found it the replacement, the Chinese replacement on the website, which is cost like something like $100. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this replacement one. What I'm gonna show you later. What we're gonna do before we do all this stuff, we have to take these bolts off completely. Yeah, because we're gonna clean this axle inside by wire brush. We need to clean really well. We take these 2 bolts, and we're gonna take the rubber seals from both sides like that. Okay, other side as well. Okay, because if you're gonna use the wire brush, you're gonna damage it. But now we have to clean it, everything inside there. Clean this really well by the wire brush, the best wire brush on the drill. Okay, now clean all the parts before we're gonna put everything back. We need to clean this as well inside by wire brush. Make this side a little bit smoother because it was wearing on the metal to prevent the new seal be broken. Got this new bearing carrier, which is the China one, but I think it's quite solid. You see, the bearings inside they little bit wider than the old one, and those one inside there. You see, this one got thin bearings. This one, you've got a very thick, wider bearing. You know, I think this bearings is the double-sided bearings, which is stronger, I think. What we're gonna do now? We're gonna load this thing with the grease inside. First of all, what we're gonna do? We're gonna put the seal. There's supposed to be 2 seals over there, one there. Okay. One on this side. Okay. And one on the other side. Like that. Make them straight. Cover. we're gonna do now, we're gonna load this thing with the grease inside. Most of the grease should go there. On the seals. Lubricate them well, both sides. Alright. I got this grease nipple, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this off. Okay. I put some grease in the big syringe and I'm just gonna load it. Just gonna load it in there. You see it going slowly. It's actually a good idea, you know. Yeah, it's full of grease. Now we can put this back. Make sure it's everything properly done. Okay, now it's everywhere is grease, which is nice. Now let's clean the chain now and the covers as well. Alright. Let's clean the brake caliper. We're gonna take off the brake pads. See how badly damaged is completely gone. Let's clean it. You take this off. I have to pull all the caliper apart because the all thing is seized up. I need to clean it up. Even the handbrake adjuster is seized up. I already heated this. I have to pull it out, clean everything, clean inside, polish the piston. To take off this thing. Adjust it. Everything rusting. quad is everything getting wet and muddy. That's why everything rusty very quick. Need a lot of greasing up. Take the seal off. We're gonna clean everything, polish this, and put everything together. Bleed the brake. It should be nice and fine. Cleaning the grooves. Especially the small one, the first one. The other one is quite clean. Then we're gonna put the new seals, new rubber seals. It's gonna be nice and fine. Greasing up everything, and we'll be fine. I'm gonna polish this using the drill. First, I have to cover this because drill vise can damage this this surface. We have to cover by paper a bit like that. Then put in the drill, tight it up. I used the sandpaper 2000 for polishing. And let's polish it. And put a little bit of WD-40. It's gonna be more smooth. Beautiful, clean and nice. Okay, I'll have to polish this side a little bit because it's the seal there as well on the other side. Nice. Okay, that's ready. Now we're gonna clean this as well. That shaft. Okay. That's okay. What else? Okay, we got that clean. Now we're gonna put wire brush and clean this. We need to replace this bolt because it's damaged to the straight one. That one is bent a little bit. I clean the thread inside there because it's rusty. Nice and clean. Okay. Perfectos. Put the grease inside. Put the grease there. on the bolt. And now we've got this adjuster ready to fit. Okay. Now put the grease. We're gonna put the grease on this thread. Okay. That needs to be smoothly there. Very smooth over there. Okay, nice. This thing there. Okay. We got this ready there. Okay, that part is done. Okay. Let's fit the new seal kit. Okay. Put the new seals just below it. Okay. The new seal. I'm gonna put a bit of grease to the new seal. Okay, let's fit it in. And this one as well. It's thinner, the thinner, not easy to place it in, but we will try to do somehow. Put a little bit of grease on this shaft because it's the seal there for adjuster, and put a little bit of grease over there, not too much. Okay, and just squeeze it in, just like that. Okay, must go inside very smooth. You see how smooth is this now? Beautiful. Okay, now we can put this on the back, this adjuster. The seal is fine. Put a little bit of lubrication. Just untie this little bit. Okay. All right. Now we can screw this in. Okay. Tight it strong. See, we got the adjuster over there. We're gonna adjust the handbrake later by this. Okay, we got some kind of washer. This is, I think, aluminum or something, which is going there. What I'm gonna do, just clean it a little bit, but by the wire brush. not too much. This is some kind of plastic or something. I'm gonna put a little bit of grease on the back. On the back. Okay. This is going this way. This is some kind of washer, you know. Very nice. Now let's put this rubber there, over here. It's not gonna be too easy, but it's a little bit squeezy job, like that. Okay, we got it in. Now those two rubbers. Okay, we got this rubber in. Now we have to squeeze this inside. Put a little bit of grease on this. You just have to slide this in. It's not gonna be easy job. Let's clean this as well. There's a bit of damage. I'm gonna clean this by sandpaper. Some kind of washer there. Let's go there. Now we need to put the spring inside, over there. Okay, new set of brake pads. Just like that. Okay. Just like this. Now put of course a bit of grease. With the washer as well. Another one is grease as well. And the washer. Retight this. Perfect. And now we got this this metal washer there. You have to pull it up and secure the bolts like that. You see, like this. Oh, see, nice. Okay, and this is ready to be fit. All right. This gives some bit of damage because was grounding the metal to metal. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just use the angle grinder with the sandpaper. I'm gonna smooth this out a little bit. It should be fine. It's not that bad, but you know we can do better, a little bit better. We got big bit of improvement over there. It's not perfect, but it's gonna look nice. This is the rear brakes. It's not that important like front one, but it's gonna look nice and it's gonna get a good grip as well with the new brake pads. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna clean this shaft to make everything ready for assembly. Let's do it now. Okay, we got this all cleaned by the wire brush. Let's clean those surfaces when the bearing sits on this and on this side. A little bit of the sandpaper to cut it. I think 800 is fine. And just like that. Also clean the side of the seat. We got this all prepared. What we do now, I'm gonna put a little bit of grease inside there. Inside all this housing. Just spread it everywhere. Make sure this is not gonna go rusty inside again. Anyways, water is gonna go there anyway, but when it's the grease, it's not gonna be that much rust. Okay, now put a bit of grease on this thing, on the bearing carrier. Alright, and now we're gonna put it in this holes for adjusting. They should face outside this way. See, like that. Okay. Oh yes, see, it should slide like that. Like this. Okay. Nice. Okay, what we're gonna do now? We're gonna put this gap rubbers to close that gaps there. Just press it inside on the side. side and the other side as well. Okay. Cool. Then we can put these bolts inside, secure them. Also we can put a little bit of grease on them like that. Alright. Okay, now we're gonna fit the caliper holder. This thing. Before we do that, is the small O-ring which have to go behind this thing like that. Then is something like this. It's like the slider is going there, is hold that carrier over there like that. Put a little bit grease on this, and now we can put this thing this way, because it's the seal inside there. It's good to put a little bit of grease because that seal is holding a little bit. It's dry. Okay. Let's try. Okay. Beautiful. And now let's put the secure ring. This thing we're gonna put in the groove over here. That's why we need these pliers there to open this. Okay. Okay. Slide nice inside. You can turn this around. Make sure it's all in the groove. And what we're gonna do now, I think it's time to fit the shaft. Put a little bit of grease as well on it. It's gonna slide nice inside. Okay, let's put it in. Hold the chain like that and slide it in. Okay, yeah, we've got this nice. Now we're gonna fit it in the break this hub. There is the very small tiny seal inside there, which is how we have to put it in like this. Okay, I don't know, we can see it where it's in now. Put a little bit of grease on the surface where the seal running on, and just slide it down nice and smooth. Okay. Yeah, we got it in. Now it's time for this big socket, but what I'm gonna do is, it's still dirty, I'm gonna clean it a bit. Okay, let's clean a bit this okay, now put a little bit of grease on the thread. Put this in a little bit. Okay. Now this side. Okay. Now a bit of grease inside. That's enough, okay. And now go, let's to fit it. Nice. Okay guys, let's slide this in. Just like that. Okay. Now we got that ring. We should put into that groove. This is the secure ring. Okay, it's in. Now turn this thing this way, and this is gonna hold inside. It's gonna squeeze all the thing inside. Pre-tie this. We're gonna tie this a little bit more later. For now is enough. We're gonna tie this knot and this knot a little bit later. But now it's spinning nice, look. Really good. Okay. What we're gonna do? Now we're gonna put the brake disc in and the caliper. Now we're gonna put the brake disc in, and you have to go. See, it's got the arrow over here. This need to go on the front, the drive, this side. $14mm socket. Just pre-tie this. Later we're gonna tie this a bit more. Okay, let's fit the caliper. Slide it in. And before we go and do, it's good to put the handbrake cable first. going this way. Okay, and then this. Okay. Okay. Bolt it on. On the side. Let's put a jumbo bolt. Too tight. Some effort, not too much. Okay, we're gonna bleed the brakes later. Now let's put the sprocket, back sprocket on. Easy, easy, easy. Put behind. Okay. Bolt on. And another one. Can put the we can put the chain on. Okay. Now we can tighten it. Use this thing on the back, the 6mm Allen key. And the 17 socket on this side. Okay. Sprocket nuts 10mm. It should be 43 Newton-meters tight. Torque. Okay, just one. All of them 43 Newton-meters. Okay. That one. The last one. 43. Okay. That brake pipe hose bolt should be tightened by 25 Newton-meters. Parking brake mounting base should be tightened by 17 Newton-meters. This is 8mm bolts. Okay. Rear caliper bracket bolt should be tightened by 22 Newton meters. One another. Okay. Okay. Rear brake disc that should be tightened by 20 Newton meters. Okay, now we're gonna adjust the chain slack. I put 8mm bolt on the carrier, on the adjuster, and we have to leave it some slack on the chain. Have a look. Okay, when you adjust the chain, the free play on the chain should be 40 millimeters, which is you can do the by the vise or anything you've got at home, and do like this. You see, this is the free play, exactly 40 millimeters. Don't forget to put this small 7 Newton meters. Those two axle bearing holder pinch bolts, they should be tightened by 16 Newton meters each. When you hear the click. Okay, one. Yes, that's it. Lubricate the chain. Lubricate the chain from inside, not from outside. All the way all around. Okay, now we're gonna mount the rear wheel hub. You can put a little bit grease on it, spread it around, just like that. And this nut should be tightened by 110 Newton meters. Now place the pin. Open this to secure. Like that. Okay, now we can put the wheel back on both sides. Wheels should be tightened by 47 Newton meters. Okay, that done. Okay guys, we need to bleed the brake, brake caliper. But to get the access, gain the access to the reservoir, we have to hold this panel off over there. Just like that. Okay. To the reservoir, which we need to clean a little bit. We need to wash this whole bike after all. Okay, take the lid, just blow it from the back. Okay. The fresh liquid. Okay. Let's start bubbling. Now we're gonna attach the spanner, 8mm spanner, and some bleeding pipe. The other side of the pipe we're gonna place in other container. One second. Release this a little bit, and now try to pump. We need a little bit time. The liquid gonna go. It's gonna be sucked by the pump. Okay, now you can pump a little bit faster to get the air from it. You see, from here bubbles coming out from it. Keep filling up the reservoir because it's gonna be empty in a minute. Keep pumping. See how much air is going from there. Keep filling up and pump. Fill it up. Now we're gonna close the valve bleeder, pump the brake. While you hold the brake, foot on the brake, just open this. When the brake is going down, just close it again, pump a few times, and again. Do this way a few times. This is gonna be like bleed properly from the air bubbles. I can feel the brake is hard already. It's fine. Gotta fill it up more liquid and repeat that process another 3 times. One, pump, open, down, pump, open, down, pump. Last one. Okay, close it, pump it, and we got the brake. You see, it's working, it's holding it. Beautiful. Okay, now we can tie this with some effort, not too much, and put the dust cover on the top. That's it. Now we're gonna adjust the handbrake, which is that bolt. We need 13 mil spanner because I changed that bolt. Should be 12, but put the 13 one and the 12 the lock nut. What you do, just turn it this side. Okay. Until it's loose. Okay, now we tied it. And now check on the front how is the handbrake. Okay, now press this. Lock it. And this is the handbrake now. And check if it's you can move the wheel and it's locked. Release it. It should be free. Yeah, it's free. And that's it. Job done. Okay, we can take the bike down now. Those two big nuts, the inside one should be tightened by 95 Newtonometers. This one there. This one inside one, 95, sorry, and this one by 65 Newtonometers. You can put the handbrake on. This one, remember, this one should be 65 Newtonometers. Okay. And that one 95. This one. Okay. That's done. Okay, we finished the job now. Now I'm gonna test drive it.